Welcome, Hardika. Welcome to Head Office and the Mint. So you are the CEO and founder of Kinara Capital, which is a socially inclusive NBFC, which works with small business entrepreneurs. Could you share your vision for Kinara Capital in a single line?
To create a world where small business entrepreneurs can have equal access to credit.
Oh, that's great. And why do you decide in one line to give them collateral-free loans?
Well, my mother, she was a small business owner when I was growing up, and I witnessed her having a lot of challenges, and others in our family who were running small businesses that they had a lot of challenges getting access to capital without land and property collateral, and land and property is not easy to get in Bombay. And that problem hasn't gone away 20 years later, 30 years later. So that was the single reason that made me think that we should do something about it.
Oh, that's great. And why do micro enterprises make for good borrowers?
They are truly the driving force of the economy, and they are creating jobs at the bottom of the pyramid. And they have a level of resiliency and aspirations that need to be fostered. So they make great borrowers.
And what advice would you give to any MSME who's looking for a loan from a company such as yours?
I would probably say two things. One is that it will help for them to move, ever so slowly to formalizing some parts of their business, whether it's their banking, their registrations, for them to get access to capital. And when they go and approach a lender, to be realistic about what they really need. Sometimes they think that if they ask for a big amount that that will help. It actually hurts them by overinflating what they really need, and could actually be better if they realistically present their case to be able to get that loan.
Interesting. That's very helpful. And lastly, what have been the three biggest factors that have allowed you to scale? You have reached out to literally 60,000 customers, am I correct?
That is correct.
Over a period of the last 10 years. So what is it that's allowed you to scale?
Focusing on our customers by providing them personalized service in vernacular, building data-driven credit decisioning models that allows us to give them that loan in 24 hours. And more than anything else, the resilience of the small business entrepreneurs through the various waves of demonetization, GST, ILFS, liquidity crunch, COVID, all of that they still come out stronger, and that spirit that they bring is what we bring back and helps us scale.
So how do you feel about the third wave then? What is your outlook towards something like that happening?
I think that we are all very well prepared. We have now seen the worst of it. And with this high vaccination rate that is in the country, I think that while there might be some flare-ups of the third wave, we are mentally and physically ready for it.
Great. Thank you so much, Hardika, and I wish you all the very best with Kinara.
Thank you, Aparna.